Hello, my name is Kelechi Chinwendu. I'm an artist based here in Umuahia. I work mostly on Igbo cultural aesthetics, and I'm live on Yangi Media. Kelechi is a young woman who is also a historian and who paints as a way of documenting her research and storytelling. I studied history and international relations at the University of Nigeria, Nsukka, class of 2018. Well, I love to draw, I love to paint, and I love to sing very badly in the shower, but I actually grew up in a choir, and I love to write, and I love to talk. Yeah, I'm a chatterbox. If I'm with the people I'm comfortable being around, I never shut up. So, since I was a child, well, most children grow up drawing and painting as well as they can. So I used to do that a lot. I worked really with symbols as a child. I was very interested in symbols, in codifying language. We used to have a neighbor who typed in shorthand. So I started trying to learn shorthand. I was maybe 5 or 6 at that time. And I couldn't learn it, so I made up my own symbological alphabet, and I and my siblings would use that to communicate secretly, so our parents would know what we're talking about. And I think I also got the artistic skill from my dad. He worked as a cartographer, and as much as I knew, he drew his maps by hand, and they were very precise maps, so we just have that skill of hand. I'm a cultural artist. I'm Igbo, so I put that as my foot first, but really what I try to do is learn cultures worldwide and try to document that, which is the painting. I also document them in historical articles, since that's what I got my degree on, so I did learn that at school. But the painting I had to teach myself because I have the mind of an artist, so articles take a certain set of rules that can become strict and sometimes painful to follow, but the art allows it to flow much more folkloric, which is more alike to how these stories originated and are passed down around the people who own them. I work majorly with okara, a new form of okara, which I call okara, and in uri or uli. I work using those symbols and those colors and aesthetics, also the mbari forms and CBD. I study the traditional way of aesthetic making in Igbo land, how we have tried to make art and how we have tried to communicate using these patterns and symbols and what the colors represent. And I created the Okara in 2019. It was a way to practice in CBD. Okara is the ritual cloth of the Igbo society. And CBD is a system of symbols used on Okara. And CBD is drawn rather, and it is also mimed and it is sounded. And these are the sacred uses that belong only to the Igbo people, but some symbols are public and those I'm allowed to use since I cannot be an initiate. Even if I wanted to be, I'm a woman, I can't be initiated. So Okara is just a way for me to practice in CBD and to practice reducing natural forms into symbols and patterns. I try to create a contemporary way of consuming these things in a way that in the present we can understand them, and in the future we can look back on them and understand what went on in the minds of our people in the past.